Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. The seventh padya of Haribhakti Sara goes this way. Veda Gochara, Venunada Vinoda, Mandara Shailadhara, Madhusudana, Achyuta, Kamsadana Varipu Mahamahima, Yadavendra, Yashodanandana, Nadabindu Kalatishaya, Prahalada Rakshaka, Varada, Rakshisu Namma Nanavarata. As we all know, Vedas are Ananta. They are Apaurushaya. They are not being actually written by a particular person. And these Ananta Vedas also completely describe only the attributes of Lord Sri Vishnu itself. Yet, even though these Vedas are infinite, yet they haven't been able to completely describe the attributes of Lord Sri Hari. In one of his Kruti, Purandaradasa says, Nigamake Silukada Aganita Mahima. He says Paramatma's attributes are so infinite that even the Vedas are also unable to explain him completely. Even Lakshmi Devi also faces the same problem. She is also still counting, and yet she hasn't completed the counting of all the attributes of Lord Sri Vishnu. Such is the glory held by Lord Sri Vishnu. And this Mahamahima, this Vishnu, he is so simple. He is Venunada Priya. The moment he takes his flute and he starts blowing it with the use of his beautiful lips, the voice itself completely mesmerizes all the residents of the Gokula. In Gopi Gita also it is explained very beautifully. Not only the residents or Gopikas used to leave behind all the tasks in their houses, and they just simply came to hear the Venunada of Lord Sri Krishna. Not only the Gopikas, even the animals also used to react. Even the trees also used to swing to the either sides, and it actually seemed like everyone in this entire universe was completely mesmerized by this Venunada of Lord Sri Krishna. And such Sri Krishna, he is Mandara Shailadhara. He is the one, with his incarnation of Kurmavatara, he held the entire Mandara Parvata on his back during the churning of Samudra Mathana. He is also called as Madhusudana. He is also called as Achyuta. This Madhu and Kaitaba, these are the two demons born from the Lord's earwax. The softer part became Madhu and the harder part became Kaitaba. And these two demons, out of complete ahankara, they tried to swallow Brahmadeva itself. So when Brahmadeva, he went for Lord's Sharanagati, immediately Lord Vishnu came to his rescue, and he completely destroyed these two demons, Madhu and Kaitaba. Hence he got this name Madhusudana and Kaitabhari. And he got this name Achyuta because Achyuta means a flaw or a dosha, and Lord is completely rid of all these flaws and doshas. Hence he got this name Achyuta. He is Kamsadanava Ripu. Not only to Kamsa, he is like an enemy, like a terror to all the demons, all the evils who come in the way of his devotees. And such great glory of Lord Sri Vishnu is, he is Mahamahima. His glory, his manifestation is widely spread throughout this entire universe. And he is Yadavendra. He is like a lord. Indra, which means a lord. He is like a lord to all the Yadavas, and he is much fonder to them. And he is none other than Yashoda Devi's son. He is Nandana, Yashoda Nandana. Yashoda Devi, actually in her previous birth, she did penance in order to see the Bala Leelas of Lord Sri Krishna. So Vishnu gave her a boon, and during his Krishna Avatara, he showed all his Bala Leelas to Yashoda Devi. And he is Nada Bindu Kalatishaya. These terms, Nada, Bindu, Kala, these are the certain specific terms which are actually used in Agama Shastras. And these Agama Shastras, they completely describe Lord Sri Vishnu's attributes. And yet, even by these also, even by the Agama Shastras also, Lord Sri Vishnu isn't being able to describe completely. Such Lord Sri Vishnu, though he has such beautiful glory, such extreme mahima, yet when it comes to the matter of his devotees, he is the one who stands forward. Prahalada Rakshaka. So, when Prahalada was in trouble, he immediately incarnated from a stone built pillar. From this, we can understand Lord has no father, no mother, no samkid or kin. When it comes to the matter of his devotees, he emerges out anywhere and he has the power to do so, yet he does his karya and returns back. So, this is what he does when it comes to his devotees. Such Bhagavanta, such Paramatma Lord Sri Hari, he is Varada. He gives a boon to all his devotees who pleases him. So let us all also ask a boon to Lord Sri Vishnu to protect us forever and ever. Rakshisu Namma Nanavarata. Shri Krishnarpanamastu.